Hello, everyone. Steve Siebel back with PublicSpeakersBlog.com. Kennesaw, Georgia. We're actually here at the Kennesaw Mountain battleground, where it was one of the most historic battles of the Civil War in June of 1864. And we're actually on Cheatham Hill, and this is one of the most significant battles of the Kennesaw Mountain before they took Atlanta. They were trying to, of course, protect Atlanta, and it was really the Confederates did a phenomenal job, because you can see, of course, this is one of the original cannons here from the Civil War, from this battle. And if you can show them just the earthworks, this is, if you've studied at all about the Civil War, you know that this is how the Confederates really massacred the Union in the first assault, because they built these mounds and they put logs over the top and they shot in between, and Sherman brought his troops in, and he did a frontal assault, and they just wiped them out. Actually, 3,000 Union soldiers died, and only 1,000 Confederate soldiers died. And it was really kind of a massacre and a big turning point, of course, in the Civil War. And eventually, of course, the Union marched to Atlanta, and that was that. Here's my point of bringing this up on this location, because if you're a speaker, studying history is actually a really important thing, because, as you know, history tends, unfortunately, to repeat itself. So what we did here in the Civil War, we've repeated itself a few times. It's repeated itself a few times in different ways. And you know, when you're in front of an audience, when people ask questions during a Q&A period, or if you're being interviewed by the press or something like that, and they reference something like Cheatham Hill or the Kennesaw Mountain battle, the Battle of Kennesaw Mountain, something like that, it's really, really important that you have some general information or knowledge about these things, because these are significant parts of American history if you're an American speaker. And if you're not an American speaker, you should really know the history of your country and where you are, because, again, the more you know, the more credible you're going to look in front of an audience. And if there's something you don't know that the audience does know and you should know, it's going to hurt your credibility without a question. So studying history is a critical part of being a professional speaker at the highest level. Something to think about. So I'm Steve Siebel from Cheatham Hill and Kennesaw Mountain. Thanks for watching. See you next time.